our trust.
That's right. In the oggm, you place your trust, and most of the time, I don't let you down. It's Monday. Hopefully, you all survived Super Bowl, and you're ready for another week. It's the 9th day of February's. It is about 8 o'clock in the morning here at Site B. It is I, your favorite voice in the wilderness, the oggm, bringing you the tabletop role-playing game sales, PDFs, freebies, and bundle. Once again, the list where I normally get all these links isn't up. Don't know why. Hopefully everything's okay and they'll be back to normal. So I have desperately gone through the mines with my pickaxe and my torches and tried to find the sales and stuff like that. I probably missed a few. So if you know of anything that I missed, please let me know and I'll post it in the comments. Otherwise, we've got a couple from Hummel Bumbel, a couple from Bumbel Holding, and one or two over at Drivethru. Nothing that really jumps out at your boy, other than, of course, my stuff, which is marked down to $1. But we still have some good, interesting ones. So yeah, let's start with Bumbel of Holding and Hummel Bumbel and see what we can discover in today's quest for fun things. So heading on over to Hummel Bumbel, we have got Forgotten Realms Vault by Wizards of the Coast. I think this is video games. What is this? That's novels. Okay, these are novels. We got $313 value for $25, 40 items. This goes to support children in need. And we've got the Forgotten Realms books. We've got none of the. This one looks familiar, probably to most of you. This one looks familiar. Probably anybody who's been following the Forgotten Realms Wizards of the Coast books for a while. Everything else on here, I mean, I know they exist. I don't think I've ever read any of them. Isn't that part of the? No, it's not. Yeah, so if any of these books look like something you want to read, they're all available for download of the Hummel Bumbel. Now, of course, you'll need some type of e-reader, I'm sure, like something. And yeah, they're just the books, nothing else. So anyways, there you go. Forgotten Realms Vault of book type things from Bumbel of Holding. I mean, Hummel Bumbel, wherever I am. And then we got the Call of Cthulhu still going on. 2 days left of this one if you've ever wanted to dive into Call of Cthulhu, the most popular role-playing game in Japan. We've got the everything you need to start playing Call of Cthulhu, plus a ton of adventures, both in different time periods. The classic Victorian Call of Cthulhu, the Gaslight Call of Cthulhu, 1980s. Remember the 1980s when Cthulhu tried to wear that mohawk? It never worked, but it was a face and stuff like that. So we got 25 books, $25 for 26 items, all PDFs again, of course. And this goes to support the World Wildlife Fund. That's everything on Hummel Bumbel. Moving on over to Bumbel of Holding, who are back. For a while there, we didn't have Bumbel of Holding putting anything up for a couple months, and now they're back. Don't know why, but yeah. Welcome back, Bumbel of Holding. So we've still got the Halls of Ardenvul going for $25. This is the complete Halls of Ardenvul mega dungeon, which I've heard a lot of good things about. People have done some reviews of it, so it's still available if you're looking for a mega dungeon to throw your poor players in. It's $25, and that sale ends tomorrow. Then we've got the Sleepy Hollow role-playing game going on again, which I guess is Year Zero tabletop horror role-playing game in 19th century New England. Sure, why not? We've got a starter set, which features everything you would need to start playing, and then a bonus set with a bunch of adventures. The starter set is $8, and then the bonus set is some amount of money. $30? No, that doesn't make sense. Probably $8. Usually the bonus set is the same or similar to the main set, but it doesn't say so. I could be wrong. We've got the Shadowdark compatible collection. This is a bunch of Shadowdark adventures from indie designers. We've got Hyborian Adventures, Horde, Beal Down, or Below Down, spelled wrong, Dark Visions, Tower of Six, The Devoured Labyrinth, and Treasures from the Dark. And this is $18 for a whole bunch of Shadowdark adventures. I haven't heard of any of these, though they all sound like they're nods to other famous dungeons and adventures and, fun stuff. So if you're looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Shadowdark adventures for the price of one, I mean, $18. That's normally what one would start. PDF, of course, that ends in 7 days. Then we've got, I have no idea what this is, but I love the name. Human Gorilla Heist, high-spirited capers for tabletop role-playing games. Is this superheroes? Hero Gorilla Heist collection for $10. We've got add larceny and leverage to your fantasy RPG by ready-made heists, new classes, and lots of usual suspects. So this is we've got an adventure called Ogres 11, which is a nod to Ocean's 11. Tools of the Trade. It's a book about how to run heists. We got a collection of NPCs and some other stuff. And this is $10 for a whole bunch of fun-looking things. I just love the name, Human Gorilla Heist. So I guess the thing is that this guy drank the potion and became a gorilla, a very pulp action fun thing. Not sure what that has to D&D, but hey, I love the name. And then we have Forbidden Psalm. This is the Forbidden Psalm End Times role-playing game. Miniature game inspired by Merkborg. Does Merkborg need a miniature game? Of course it does. Of course it does. I was just talking about Merkborg the other day. $10 for somebody who has taken the rules of Merkborg and all its wonderful sub-children like Cyborg and made it into a miniature game. And we've got all sorts of different stuff. What a great experiment. It'd be interesting to see what happens with that, if there's a market for a Merkborg minigame. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Probably not, but you never know. You never know it's going to catch on. You never know it's going to be the next zinger, the 2026 surprise product. Right? Okay, and last we have drivethru. Drivethru, unfortunately, not much, really. Kind of sad again. I don't know why. I mean, they're PDFs, but I assume that everything that's going on with shipping and the tariffs and the winter and the nonstop weirdness and whatever else is going on is why there's not as many sales as usual. Maybe. Or I don't know. I don't know. The only sale on drivethru that really matters, though, of course, is the sale of my stuff. Link down below for only $1. Anyways, we've got 40% off, celebrating 40 years of Warhammer Fantasy. The link doesn't work, but that's probably my computer and not the site, or could be this site. I don't know really anymore when it comes to machines. I feel like my ability to make machines fail is getting greater as I get older, but I still can't use it for my advantage. I can't walk by a bank vault and just have money fall out. But having things go wrong, this guy. So 40% off everything that's ever been made for Warhammer Fantasy, not Warhammer Sci-Fi, just the fantasy stuff. If you've never had a chance to play Warhammer Fantasy, it is fun, interesting. It's a great source of ideas. There's a reason why it's lasted as long as it has, and it's not just the figures. It's obviously not as big here in California as it is in other states or other parts of the world, but you can't walk 5 feet without bumping into a Games Workshop. So obviously the little engine that is Games Workshop still goes. Again, mostly the figures, mostly the miniature game, but still, there are definitely people out there who swear by Warhammer. So yeah, I've played it a couple times. It is a blast. It's completely different. It's, I guess you could say, it's the grandfather of all the grim dark games that have come afterwards. Speaking of grim dark, let's see if this link works. Oh, that one works. We've got a Shadowdark sale. So this is all stuff that's been made for Shadowdark. We've got the Shucked Oyster, which is, received amazing reviews. It's supposed to be really, really good. We've got Dark Space. I didn't know that was already ready. I thought they were still kickstarting it. I played Dark Space, if you remember. I liked it. My character did almost nothing, but I liked it. And I refer to it a lot when I'm working on the stuff that I'm working on now. So yeah, it's a great little game. We got Shadow City by Chubby Funster. This one also receiving a lot of good press, and I just love that name, Chubby Funster. What is the story behind that? We got Blacklight marked down for $15 from Victor. What can I say about Victor that I haven't already said in Blacklight, and how much this inspired me? I mean, if there is a tabletop role-playing game sibling to my product, the superhero game and the not so popular post-apocalypse game that I wrote, it's this. My stuff probably would not have existed in this current form it was if I didn't have Victor stuff to inspire me. So yeah, this is worth it. Blah blah blah. Couple others. Atomic Shadows. I played that too. I don't remember what I played. I think it was a bug. This one's one fun too. It's a post-apocalypse for Shadowdark. And of course, if we're talking about Shadowdark, the only superhero role-playing game written for Shadowdark by yours truly, marked down to $1. And hey, the eclectic goat said it was worth at least $4, and she knows what she's talking about. Is marked down. So if you want to get the only tabletop role-playing game, superheroes. Hi, Cat Monroe. Speaking of superheroes, get that by me. So that's all the tabletop role-playing game PDF sales this week for Bumble of Holding, Humble Bumble, and Drivethru. And Human Gorilla just definitely wins the prize for best name of a game company. Yeah, that was going to be hard to top, guys. Not sure what pulp action guy turning into a gorilla has to do with Dungeons and Dragons style fantasy, but okay, you win just because of the name. And if you're a fan of Shadowdark, then yeah, you got to take advantage of this sale. Probably a couple that I've played through and highly recommend, especially Blacklight, and of course mine. So yeah, that's it. If you know of a sale that I missed, because I tend to miss them, and then somebody will post me later in the day and go, "Hey, you missed this sale for this game," and I'm like, "Thank you very much." Yeah. So if you know of a sale that I missed, please put it in the comments down below, or comment on my site or something. Get in touch with me on Twitter. And if you are anybody out there who, within the sound of my voice, who has any part in the creation of these games, and you want to come on and shill your game to my audience of whoever, come on. It's always a fun time to have me attempt to interview you. So yeah. And what is a Chubby Funster, and how did he get his name? And congratulations on the success of your game, Chubby Funster, and congratulations to anybody else out there who's made a little game and managed to make it onto the world of press, like me. Anyways, that's it for today. If you have anything else you want to talk about, let me know. Otherwise, have a great day.